Review: Cowboy Bebop, The Journey of Space Travelers. Born in the 90s of the 20th century, the post-Golden Age period of the anime industry in Japan, the Spacegate disaster caused the moon to be destroyed. The setting of the story takes place in 2071, when humanity has mastered space travel technologies that can reach the stars that are hundreds of light years away. But in contrast to a bright prospect when knowledge and developed technology can make people become prosperous, mankind in this era is filled with chaos, conflict and loss. After an event that caused the space portal at the moon to explode, Earth is now a dead planet and humanity has to migrate to other planets to survive. Some planets are still controlled by the Earth's government and has its own laws, but there are also countless planets, areas where there is no law, no justice, only thieves and murderers. The story of Cowboy Bebop revolves around the journeys of bounty hunters including Spike, Jet, Faye, Ein and Ed. Strangers who never meet on journeys with the Bebop ship to arrive at distant stars of the universe. Characters: 1. Spike Spiegel. Spike, who is a 27-year-old boy, was born in Mars, is a bountiful and drug-addicted bounty hunter, a talented Tai Chi student, a skilled shooter, and a sly cunning man. Spike can be considered as the main character of the entire series as main events of the anime revolve around his life and past. Spike is a combination of every bad boy character that you can think of. Spike has a reckless attitude, as he has always assumed that his entire present life is meaningless. 2. Jet Black. A middle-aged man who used to be an officer of the Intersolar System Police, ISSP, but resigned and became a bounty hunter. As an outspoken man who enjoys listening to jazz music, growing bonsai, and cooking, has a hard-working personality and is willing to help the members of the Bebop ship. He can be considered as a father, a brother and is also the captain of the ship's crew. 3. Faye Valentine. As Cowboy Bebop's hottest female character, she is also a bounty hunter and top fraudster. Faye has a sly and mischievous temperament, always thinks up every opportunities to earn money on the sweat and blood of others. And despite of being a member of Bebop, Faye doesn't hesitate to raise her hands with the tasks of the two colleagues and causes Spike and 4. Edward, or Ed. Ed is the last member of the group, a genius hacker who is capable of disabling any security barrier no matter how advanced. However, she also possesses annoying curiosity and erratic hyperactivity. Ed is really a comedian of the movie whenever she appears. Even Spike, Jet and Faye can't control her temper. Contents of the movie. Taking the theme of common money hunters in a distant cosmic future, the film's setting has built a fantasy world with depth. With each episode, each character, each landscape, each planet is represented by different cultures, high levels of high or poor technology. However, somewhere we can see familiar images of our time such as stalls, hawkers, toad markets with the appearance of traditional Asian markets that nestled in a slightly urbanized megacity tending to be a cyberpunk. 1. Character's Bounty Hunter Journey. For the episodes about the character's bounty hunter journey, we will understand how each character, each different personality performs the task, how they tackle a problem. These episodes make viewers see how interesting the characters are, as well as the advantages and disadvantages of such personalities and action tendencies. 2. Character's Past. The main characters in the story all carry a painful past, being similar to wounds that have left scars deeply in the memory. And although their past may be over, their consequences can never be changed. For Spike, it's a sad story about the girl he loves. Julia was killed by his best friend. Vicious right on the way to escape from the organization to look forward to a bright future for them. With Jet, he had lost his faith in justice and reason, in ideals that he used to value more than his own life. Tragically, he was betrayed by his closest comrades who had been born and died together, made Jet lose his left arm, and perhaps his youthful beliefs and ideals. With Faye, she has almost lost everything. She has lost her entire family, her entire future in her time, even her memories. To be lost in an unfamiliar future where money and power dominate everything, the weak are trampled and the wretched are everywhere. The profound content of Cowboy Bebop is most clearly shown when the characters have suffered torment and grief, and fled from their own past. On their journey, they all realize that the best way to stop agonizing over the past is to face it, no matter how painful and dangerous it may be. In the final episodes of the series, Spike confronts Vicious, doesn't avenge Julia's death, but to confront himself, whether Julia really gives him a purpose in life, or her death deprived him of his sole purpose in life. And with the ending when Spike defeats Vicious, but he also falls down. For many people, this may be a sad ending, but when I see his peaceful smiling face before he dies, I don't think so. Spike's life has also experienced grief and loss, but something that he experienced, the days accompanying his teammates on the Bebop ship, and the values he gradually learned on his journey, I believe that even if Spike's choice that he must pay by his life, he will have had a meaningful life. Judgment. A meaningful story with many meaningful messages about philosophy of life, as well as a small part of existentialism, interesting and memorable characters. Cowboy Bebop is really not only one of the masterpieces of the anime industry in particular, but also an excellent work of world cinema in general. Let's try to see this movie. I'm sure you'll immediately hate it, or think it's overrated in the first few episodes. But try to experience the full story. I believe that the value of Cowboy Bebop will be much higher than your expectations.